Hello, my name is Will Priest and I'm a member of the Grand Rapids Symphony. I'm here today to talk to you about my instrument, the cello. The cello is a member of the string family, a little bit bigger than the violin and the viola, not quite as big as the bass. I've been playing the cello since I was around 5 years old, and the way I remember it, I had been playing the violin for a little bit. I saw a cello one day, and because it was so big, I just thought it was really cool and I wanted to switch. Today, I still like the cello because it's big, but I have a few other reasons for liking it as well. I think it's a really flexible instrument that can do a lot of things, and I also just really love the voice of the cello. It has a deep, resonant sound that really appeals to me. When I talk about how the cello is a flexible instrument, there are a couple of different things that I mean. One is that it can play low notes and high notes. And it can go even higher than that as well. Usually, to get between notes, we play them one at a time using different fingers. And then moving to a different place if we need to go higher or lower. But one of the cool things about a lot of string instruments is that we don't have to play individual notes like that. We can also slide around a little bit. And that's something that not every instrument can do, so it's kind of special for us. Now, the cello can also play pretty loud and really soft. So if I really dig in, I can get loud sounds like these. But if I barely touch the instrument, then I can play really quietly. There are a lot of other things we can do. We can play the melody or we can play an accompaniment. So a melody might be something like this, the swan. Or we could play an accompaniment like this. Now, that might not sound quite as interesting as the swan, but when you put it together with other instruments and do maybe a string quartet or a whole orchestra, then that part can have its own importance and be just as interesting as the melody. You may have noticed when I was playing those two examples that they sounded pretty different. For the melody, I played really smooth legato notes. Trying to make them as connected as I could. And for the accompaniment, I played much shorter. And just by the way I use my bow, I can make those legato long notes or those staccato short notes. If I want to play even shorter, I can stop using the bow entirely and play in a way that we call pizzicato, which is when we pluck the string. I think the cello is especially good at playing pizzicato. I'd like to end with one of my favorite melodies for the cello by Robert Schumann. I think more than any other piece of music that I know, it really captures the spirit and the voice of the cello.